Call of Juarez.
Call of Juarez.
Call of Juarez. Everybody knows about Call of Juarez. There's also, I need to move this down here. It's just out of the way. There's also nuggets of truth, which I don't know.
Not what? They're probably collectibles.
They're probably, yeah, they're probably just things that like guns are scary. I'm like, damn, you're right.
Guns. Damn. Nice commentary.
This is like, so weirdly, this is a Ubisoft Techland game, which is a very strange combination. Hello, chat. Welcome.
Let me pop out chat so I can see this shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chat, we're playing Call of Juarez. If you wouldn't mind telling me how our levels are, this is going to be very chill. We're just playing this for funsies. Because I doubt the story's going to be deep or riveting. I just heard this was a fun cowboy game. How was ice cream in Best Buy? We didn't get ice cream, but we went to...
Vietnamese market? Yeah, that had like this little like Vietnamese restaurant in it. I got banh mi. Will got fried rice. I got new cables. Game is a bit quiet, says Crystal.
Okay.
But also good.
But I got another person saying levels are good. All right. Right now, I got the game. Y'all definitely louder than game, and that's fine. I
mean, that's fine. And when we get in the game, that when the guns are shooting and the mans are yelling.
Yeah. Here's what I'll do. I'll bump this back up to like 25.
You could bump it up in OBS if that's if you don't want it to be too loud in your own ears.
Oh, I can maybe go down 5% or so to match Will. Maybe I want to be loud.
Here, I'll knock that aloha feller down just a hair.
No.
I'm sorry.
I've already had a rough enough day.
I know, buddy. I know. All right.
I want to blow up.
What if I want to just be a damn cowboy?
What if I want to shoot somebody?
All right, I think I got my settings squared away. Fair warning, chat. I had to do some weird back-end shit to make this work. So if this freezes or anything, I'll try my best to troubleshoot it. Here we go. Oh.
Yeehaw. Story arcade duels.
Whoa. Oh, I guess story.
I really hope Tiggles isn't right about, wait, isn't this the racist one?
That does not narrow it down when it comes to cowboy games.
No.
That could be Gun.
You're probably thinking of Gun. We're not playing Gun. I refuse to play Gun. To my understanding, this is just classic cowboy revenge game.
Abilene, Kansas.
You.
Don't.
Don't. Just don't.
Easy, boy.
These scenes look really nice.
Yeah.
I like how they're styled.
Don't I know you, sir? Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Hell yeah.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Sam Regal.
That's Sam fucking Regal.
What are you doing here in
God
Abilene?
damn it.
I just got away from him in Final Fantasy.
Business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
Hi, Molly.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple. Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Billy the
Damn
Kid?
Right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack
Is this
John
Ben 10's
Tunstall.
grandpa?
The fucking
Kid had a
Uncle
big
Ben,
chip on
dude,
his shoulder and a
maybe.
hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
God, we should watch Ben 10. Probably not.
Once upon a time in Stinking Springs.
Now that's impressive. I never seen a man shoot down his own ideas so fast, even in a shootout.
It was about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Stinking
I look so
I
fast.
with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies.
This
But
is them
before I tell
old-fashioned
you why
games.
I
You can't
want that
change the
son of a bitch
POV.
dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
I had this funny feeling I was looking too fucking fast. Shit, I thought I would have to bump that up.
No, Steve.
What the
The
hell?
other kind of funny.
What
the hell?
What? Why is it that? What? Am I crazy? Why does it jump up that much? Down 1. Oh, okay. What
Got
the
that Halo sensitivity.
Easy, boy. Oh, I didn't realize there's a... Oh,
You heard Pat. You need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell, shoot that sumbitch!
killing
That
enemies.
son of a bitch.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
I like the framing of this game, being like
Yeah.
a guy at a bar
His
telling
army
the
of deputies had
stories.
surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
So I fired and I missed.
I shot 2 of them perfectly in the head, and then the third guy, I'm gonna be real, I kind of dropped the
For the
ball.
kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I love the slow-mo big burst of blood. So funny.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
You're dead!
Chicken!
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us!
Oh god.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
Let's
off.
send these some bitches running!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
What?
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
You've won skill point.
Bib
Ended
says,
on some.
Bib says, I've seen the Noah Caldwell Gervais video about this. Oh shit, this might be the racist one.
Uh-oh.
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 We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I do recall what I didn't watch the video on the Call of Juarez game that is mentioned. I was recently watching his video on fucking another really awful fucking like military. It was like a military shooter that he hated. And he did in that video mention that the only thing that was like worse was a Call of Juarez game, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch that video next. Let's hope it's not this.
I don't think cowboy games can be racist, dude. Like, you know, surely, right? Right? Dude, we have a fucking. I was telling Will about this. We have like this little museum in the town we live in, and it's like a history of the area type shit, and it's like, yeah, we came to this area, and then we meet the Native Americans, and now it's the 70s, and it's like, you didn't want to, you know, what happened, man? What happened?
What else happened? I feel like more happened.
I feel like more happened. Why did you skip like so many years?
Let me check. Call of Juarez, no Caldwell Gervais.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up now.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Come out, you yellow bastard! You're done.
It was a bit of a slog.
Okay, it looks like
but
he
I
did a
finally
series
fought my way around the
retrospective.
back of the house.
Well, let's hope not.
Which one are you playing?
Call of Juarez
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger might be safe.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the cartel. That's the racist
Yeah,
one.
that's what it's looking like. The cartel is the
Which,
racist
frankly,
one.
considering it's
Like
called
that,
the
I
cartel,
was inside.
that tracks.
None the worse for wear.
But this one's good. We're good. We're safe.
I wonder what the subject
sturdy
matter
day.
is.
Oh, who knows?
You think you can kill me too?
And upstairs,
Ponies.
I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
Huh? You like?
Crack shot. Billy the Kid. He doesn't look like a kid.
I mean, that's
Controversial
just how it
opinion.
Billy looked at
He's a
me
goat.
and said, "About time,
Um.
amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah,
We
sorta.
just talked about this, asshat.
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us home.
Billy's worth $500, dead or alive.
Am I crazy?
I'll keep this up all day.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
He's missing all the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
That dumbass didn't know how to shoot a bunch of red barrels that we all know were explosive.
We put him there. Oh my god.
I think he's scared.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, what the hell do I have to do? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
I'll make a run for it. Those poor son of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. but I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack.
Ow!
What are you saying, old man?
Jack,
He's joshing.
Asshole, get away with this.
Yeah, you better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
please call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Oh, there you are.
Right. Making my way past the castle of foes.
And then I jumped off the barn and I shot all of them like while doing a spin flip.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Just
peak.
when I thought
I'm
I
a
was done
cowboy,
with them,
baby.
was bastards would
Yeah.
pop up.
Fucking cool. I love the
I'll-
revolvers,
I had
dude.
the stables within my
I'll
reach.
never get over somebody pointing out that like cowboys are just like the West's samurais.
And
You
that's
know?
where
Yeah.
I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
They're like the
I
same.
read that you went
Yeah.
toe to toe.
They also
with
existed
some
during the same time period.
Yeah,
backstabbing
they
bastard
did.
With that tacked-on tin star.
Proud, handsome, ham-handed Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Will he do it? Can he do it? Oh, he's staring.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again.
Oh, that's
Finally
great.
reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
Go on. How did
That's
it end?
not Billy.
That's not Billy.
Boy, that was just the beginning.
I love the framing of this.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah, this is really cute.
Honorably
Skills.
killed. Yeah, tell me about them skills. What I learned. Yeah,
Gunslinging.
Interesting. Will bounce off of you?
I love that.
All right, what do we got here? I don't need more
Can't wait
ammo
for you
for
to-
revolvers.
Can't wait to run into Wyatt Earp.
We'll do this. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, kid. I'm just thinking about what skills I'm gonna have in the next story.
Would you like to switch to hard difficulty? Nah, I'm just having a good time, mister.
I love how they ask us like, you want to go harder, right?
Oh,
So
you
what
were
happened?
pretty
Did
way
Garrett
up there.
arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Let the kid.
And the kid surrendered. When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
And that's where I died. He turns into sand.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang. And they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
And then suddenly the king came and said that I was the chosen one.
He said I'm putting a team
Jim Bell and
together.
a few other guards as he made his getaway.
You met
Later, they wrote
Elvis?
that some lady
Doesn't he
friend
only
planted a
get
pistol
born
for him in
many
the prison.
decades from now?
Yeah.
What the papers didn't say.
I do think Sam Riegel plays a very good, like, child full of wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Oh shit.
Also, if you see me like slow to react, I'm pressing X. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, but it doesn't update the buttons to be PlayStation. It's Xbox.
Same age, bro. It doesn't have an Xbox
Luckily, I
controller.
located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Mean ass shotgun. 10 gauge Whitney, loud as thunder.
Can cut a man clean
Man,
in half.
clean in half.
I love this game's energy.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
That scatter gun was like a double-barreled
Jesus.
howitzer.
You misted that guy.
It could
Oh,
blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The kids escaped raising
True.
huge ruckus.
Oh my, the rag doll.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
Oh, there it is.
Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Oh.
And then I
Fair.
died.
Then I died. No, wait, hold on. That ain't no it. Oh, I see.
had to retry screen. That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him,
He
I would
changed his
need to get
Netflix
my ever-loving
password.
ass out of there.
Son of a bitch.
I was gonna
I
watch
tried to be
Stranger
stealthy
Things. Said I was
and
safe,
sneak
but
my
I
way
just
past.
I was determined to have my own opinion.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was good.
He's in town somewhere. Show yourself.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
I see. Well, I'd like more things for like shooting guns. You know what? In the process.
I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
You won't get away.
They're shooting in the street.
Get your hands off.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Surrender your
I'm climbing.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
Or do you want me to? Oh, I see.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Extra decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
I've got this. How did he get away?
Go this way.
We're gonna be in
Get
deep shit
around.
when Pat gets back. You can't hide forever. Hello.
I'm impressed that they have the geometry as such that you can do that.
Yeah.
Stop him.
I'm getting mighty low on. Okay.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Not working.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
That's a handgun. Thank you. Holy shit.
I guess Billy saved your ass,
Well, dude.
taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Hand position. Oh.
I really enjoy the way they were like, oh, let's just have it so that he says the lines of the people he's telling the story about.
Oh, fuck.
You're dead.
Not really understanding, like, the speed thing. There we
I
go.
killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later. So his escape was all for naught anyway.
Honorable cowpoke.
I would like that, actually. I don't have any points, duh.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The Cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
Oh
They
my
must have
God.
paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Those sombreros look so cool.
Yeah. A bullet for the old man.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clown. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor bastards. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Okay.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
It's really fun how he edits his own story.
Yeah.
I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong.
Dang, you thought I was
And
problematic,
I was determined to
son?
have my revenge.
My apologies.
Oh, I apologize. I phrased that poorly. Before I continue, pronouns?
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
Did you see what was happening?
It lowered the amount of ammo I have in
Tactical
reserves.
retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
God damn you! Can't outrun a bullet!
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Hard to hit a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
No one will ever fight you here.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Cranky. Cantankerous. Mean as hell. Very cute to call the Gatling gun cranky.
Top of my lungs. Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Stay in boat. You are stupid zombie.
That ain't working so hot.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Sometimes Silas says words I don't know and I get scared. I want this, like, reload rate increase. At the sawmill. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What did he see?
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die.
Kid,
and
you
I
know too
promise
much.
I'll
Go
tell you
outside.
why. But first, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brooks.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
I'm doing it right.
Dude, he's shooting.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Okay, so you can't just like aim down sights instantly. You gotta let it like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
This is just the downside of it being a longer range gun.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Dynamite!
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him.
Oh,
But Doc
I
Holliday
do love
might
a
have.
shotgun.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
God, I love this.
Yeah, no, this is a really great setup. I seem to have gotten a little twist turned around.
A little bit.
Let's just go this way. That's when I got lost for a while. And Chat was telling me to move along. Who's Chat? Oh, you'll get to know them fine.
A lot like you.
Where was I?
What do you mean?
The entire cowboy
Just
gang
saying shit.
single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Wow, poggers. Exactly right. Oh, dynamite, go!
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Shooting the fuck out of those guys. Can't even see them.
Oh, I moved into it because I didn't know what angle the bullet was going to come from because it turned my head to look and I was like, huh?
Huh? Just like real life.
go. He didn't know I could see his noggin, so I told him. I found a nugget.
Yo, truth nugget.
Just hearing all their bodies hit the ground at the same time.
Is that one of Wyatt's boys?
Yeah.
I want that faster reload.
Smash X while reloading.
Oh, these unlock new weapons. Oh, well, I want that.
Oh, I want some
the
toys.
sawed-off shotgun.
The sawed-off.
The
engraved ranger in the ivory-handled quick shooter. Oh my god.
All right.
So goofy.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
That could have got me. I'll need to be a little more observant, apparently.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Okay, is there a right? I do want to. Yeah. Wait, can I? Oh, I can't dual wield. Fair enough. Oh, the spread on this is gonna be truly bonkers. Oh, it's like a little maze. Okay.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Oh god, how am I gonna duel with a shotgun?
We'll figure it out. It might be easier than you think.
Takes a shot before it takes a shot.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me on the open.
I thought that would kill you. You're not a normal man. Oh, you're the... Oh.
Just gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location
I
altogether.
moved the body just to fuck
To
with
this
you.
day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Dies. He was.
Oh.
Got him.
Sorry I had to ruin the
I
legend for
took
you,
3
boy,
shots to get
but
him.
the legend ain't
Tough
always
bastard.
I wonder if you can shoot the gun out of their hand.
Nothing to do with the
Oh,
death of
probably,
Johnny Ring.
but I'm not nearly that honorable.
Is that less honorable?
They'd live.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why
Curly
I went
Bill.
after Henry Plummer.
Henry fucking Plummer. The innocents.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Shipmunks.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did,
Oh, hey, Sam
son.
Riegel.
Yeah.
Indeed I did.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Also,
Don't wor-
Jello's here.
Hello.
I didn't know you guys managed to pull
Oh, I
the
was
Sam
muted.
Riegel for this stream.
I thought Aloha was just being exceptionally rude for some reason.
No, you
I knew I needed
came in muted,
resources
so
if
no
I
one
was
said
gonna
hi, and I
track
want to make
down
sure you felt
Roscoe
included.
Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the
How are
local
we feeling
vigilantes
about
exposed
the
him as
Shooty
leader of
Gao
the
Cowboy
bandits
game so
and
far?
put a
It's
generous
good. I'm
price
enjoying
on his
it.
head.
Yeah.
I had a lot of trouble saying the word
Plummer
cowboy
rallied
there,
his gang
but
to plunder
let's not
one
focus on
last
that.
gold mine before making
No,
their
it's
escape.
really
That's where I thought I'd find him.
it's really the way they're framing it is really fun because
Yeah.
you're like at a bar telling the story about all this, and sometimes he's like, wait, that didn't happen. It was like this instead, actually.
Is
It'll
that
like change on the fly, and there's a
Oh,
there's
that
like
rules.
a kid. Yeah, there's like a kid listening, and he's just like, I read all your stories in the paper or whatever. He's just like, and then you did this, and you play it out. And he's like, nah, it went like this, and then it like rewinds, and you do it again.
There's
That's
also a cool
very cool.
portion where you're like in a canyon getting shot at, and he's like, "Oh, it's running out of bullets," and it starts to take ammo away from you.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, and Samuel Colt made them equal.
That rules.
Love cowboys.
Love
This is-
cowboys.
Huh.
I do love cowboys.
When did this come out?
2011.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
'cause,
one's-
like-
this one's pretty old.
Because, like, it looks... The cell shading is very much putting me in mind of
Borderlands.
just Borderlands
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try this one.
Like, cell-shaded, but mostly drab colors, whereas all the later Borderlands had really, really expressive color palettes for most of them.
Yeah.
I went around the wrong way, but I got a lovely view.
I fired and I missed.
I went into the mine, and then I was like, that's
Oh yeah.
scary.
Also the kid in the bar is voiced by Sam Riegel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
How old is the kid supposed to be?
I don't know.
30.
Sam Riegel.
Isn't like a kid. He's like a 20-year-old. I think.
Oh, okay.
I was telling the story to a kid in a bar. That guy was 30.
Just looks at his hands. No, 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 no.
Enjoy your mortgage. Your Arthur mortgage.
My Arthur Mortgage.
Yeah.
Red Dead down payment.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were
Is there any like auto aiming in this?
robbing travelers.
Like aim assist, I mean?
Every once in a while, it's like, I'm just gonna shoot for you. Like, there are some sequences where it's like, oh, I'm surrounded.
Some were just regular folks I knew from town.
So what archetype is your guy? Like a sheriff, an outlaw?
He's a bounty hunter.
Oh, okay.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable.
Yeah, and your guy hates
Jeremiah
Billy the
Barber,
Kid,
the butcher's son.
I think.
Bro, get in line.
Ordinary citizens who lived a double life.
Well, Billy the Kid's dead. He got gunned down.
Of course,
3
the
months
rest
later.
were veterans of the Civil War. Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot.
Bro,
That son of a bitch
I was like
pretended to
reading about
protect
this
the public
recently.
with one
It's
hand
crazy
while
how
stealing
much
them
bad
blind
shit
with the
happened due to
He set up a
ex-Confederate
defensive
soldiers.
perimeter, which I had
I
no
mean,
idea
it makes
how to
sense.
breach.
Like, it makes sense, but almost everything terrible and every bad group
I was
for the
outnumbered
next
and in way
70
over my
years were like
but I was too
founded
damn
by
stubborn and
Confederate
stupid to realize
deserters.
They must have thought I
Sorry,
was
deserters implies I don't want to be fighting
Or
for the
had some
Confederacy.
kind of
It's more like,
death
I'm not killing enough!
Seems there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
Is the
I
gun
thought
in
I
your
was
upper
some
left
kind of
ammo or
hero.
health?
That's what you look like if the camera zooms out. That's
right.
actually your head.
It's my nose. It's my
I finally
slow-mo.
made it past and headed on
Oh,
to achieve
okay.
my
Achoo!
destiny.
Achoo!
The top right is my sense of death. When the last bullet's about to hit me, I can move and dodge the bullet.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out.
So they gave you you have a max pain bullet time bar in this.
I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my
Chloe,
first
I
thought was to
remember this
enter the
decision.
nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Stuff like that as
It
well,
was the
where like
quickest way in. but
it
that
just
also
literally
made it more
spawns
dangerous.
things in
Yeah.
as he says
As there
them.
would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Can't hide forever.
I guess I don't have to if you blow yourself up.
I would like a shotgun, thank you.
You're done.
Actually, I had a shotgun.
Besides,
No, it was a ray
once you
gun.
enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. Some
Now,
of
you
those
might be-
shafts could be as deep as hell.
You might be wondering, Jello, what are some of the events that ex-Confederate soldiers precipitated? Well, in addition to
Single
all of the
stumble
bad...
or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
In addition to all the bad shit that happened in the Gold Rush, they also precipitated the Mormon War. Now, I know what you're thinking. Which one? All three, baby!
I didn't know there was a Mormon war in the first place.
Yup, there was one in Missouri, there was one in Illinois, and there was one in Utah. Those fuckers were insane.
In the downtime between wars, I imagine they got up to quite a bit of lynching.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past.
Basically every big name, I don't remember the term for it. They had these like horrible people who they weren't soldiers. They were like too crazy to be soldiers for the Confederacy, and they were like, I don't want you. I'm a slave owner and I don't want you. You're too crazy. So they'd be like, don't worry, we'll go be vigilantes. You know, I'm gonna look it up. There was a term, and they'd go around and be like, they were in all the states that weren't states yet, like Oklahoma. And they went around and just caused problems.
Common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
What do you have to do to
With all that
recharge the bullet
gunpowder
time?
and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting. One tiny spark,
I was like,
and boom.
maybe it'll be okay.
fool that you are. It was not okay.
It was not, in fact, okay.
That's a lot of explosives.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Dodge it!
Oh my goodness! I gotta go!
Actually, that one you were supposed to
admit
tank.
that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Fuck.
Yo, it's sick as fuck!
Wait, this game fucking rules. Wait.
yeah.
Hey, DM'd you, Joe. I was like, you gotta get in here. I don't want you to miss this.
It's a scripted death. He's like, that's a stupid idea.
I think it might not even be scripted. It might just be like...
No, because I had to go that way.
No? Oh, did you? Okay.
Because now he's like, that was a stupid path, so I went a different way.
That was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
And that's
Climbing
when
down
the
that ladder
zombies
required
came.
some caution.
Anyway,
Even though I
the
had a
term
younger
is
man's
Confederate bushwhackers.
No man can dodge a damn bullet.
It's funny.
while climbing
Bushwhacker
down
has
rickety
a
ladder.
fun mouthfeel
I
to
needed
it.
to
It doesn't
make a
sound
leap of
worse
faith.
than soldier, but
Which
here we
ain't
are.
easy when you're suspended between
Yeah, it's basically
heaven
like...
and hell. I was determined not to give up.
Shit ass, dude. Fuck.
That sheriff
Yeah, you know how
Plummer
like
seemed
every...
quite the despicable
I
character.
can't find a minute this guy isn't talking.
When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I have made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
Your bounty, I think. You wronged your guy, so now you gotta kill him.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
You gotta climb the ladder, bro. An elevator? A Wild West elevator?
That'll be fun. It'll be like the dig site in The Mask of Zorro.
I'm taking the elevator. Oh, this is a little slower than I
a more
thought.
convenient and more dangerous route.
I see.
I must have been a fucking moron.
I just assumed this should work nicely. Oh, I gotta dodge that one. Oh, that was close. I had a shotgun.
This game looks pretty
Plummer
good,
was a
except the
mad
distant
dog
skybox
And the
parallax.
people of Nevada City deserve better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Please ignore how many people I'm killing.
What's this evil Jack in the Box?
Jesus Christ.
These either maybe it was a common inspiration, but these guys really look like they liked Borderlands a lot, and I'm not even like that's not a
Henry
critique,
Plummer
just
was
an
clearly
observation.
unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
Yeah, he had a steampunk monocle and a big old top hat. Crazy looking motherfucker.
That does not sound like the voice that man should have, based on how he's dressed.
I need some help here. Come on.
I'm a boss in a video game.
I like the cartoony gun sound effects
Yeah.
as well.
I fired and I missed. I fired.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
Yeah.
I'm going all medieval on your ass.
I don't think that's how they said words back then.
Who's telling the fucking story?
Who the hell do you think we are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am. You ain't taking me. No blood money for you today. He's pissing me off. See what it gets. What's this, you son of a bitch? You can shoot, but can you aim?
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
I didn't get a level, which upset me. But I continued my quest to be a bounty hunter.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
What? Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Well, hell.
Well, fuck. Shit pooping.
Fart snurfing.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
In fact, I'm responsible for killing every man of note in the last 10 years. I'm telling the truth.
I'm a fucking hero.
That night, as I fought my way past his loyal
So then I went after Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, dude. Go hard.
And then I went after John Wilkes Booth, who was not the guy who killed Lincoln, because I did, but I wanted to kill him anyway.
And he went around telling people he killed Lincoln. Couldn't have that.
No, sorry.
So I killed him the same way I killed Lincoln.
Anyway, then I went to the moon.
Then they sent me to Mars.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide
Nearly
folk hero
10% of my
had
count.
amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. I'm freezing my giblets off. All right, we gotta stop. Damn it! Shoot that son!
I fucking shot him and
They
I
didn't
hit
ask
him with
why
a
I was
big
there.
gun.
They knew.
I think they didn't ask why you were here because you blew them up before talking to them.
He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Arden's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their Hefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Don't say Hefe.
It's a good.
The night was muy caliente.
I went to like keep doing the bad Spanish bit and be like, Me llamo blank. But I couldn't think of like a cowboy name, so my brain provided me with Me llamo chocolate bar. It's like, no.
I'm not sure about that one.
Zooms in on me. Chocolate bar was one mean son of a bitch. He's sweet, but he'll kill you if you have too much of him.
And I was grande hungry.
Hey, just one of the other voices. Yeah, we'll take the check.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. I didn't have much money. No, not yours. I think I'm gonna have to tell you a new
separate
story.
checks. Separate checks is good for me too.
Can't you, come on, like me when I dual-wielded guns. Can't you dual-wield checks? Do me a favor, huh? I need this, son.
Sad daddy.
I'm just a sad dad. Why have a sugar daddy when you could have a sad dad who needs a little money?
Chocolate bar was a sugar daddy. One of the many reasons they called him that.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was,
they say south
deep
of the
down
border,
I wondered if
Papa
John
Nate's
Wesley wasn't
cigar.
just a little bit better.
Oscar, who cares?
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however,
I would have to
first
kill
need
the
to
4th of
dispatch
July.
a cadre of hired killers.
Like the whole concept.
Oh,
Most of
that
these
explains why we
degenerates were
skipped
beyond
straight to the
redemption.
5th.
But John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
So I shot that guy in the dick.
Pow, dickless.
But I wasn't done.
Low.
I shot another man in the head. A different head than his dick. I shot that man in the head as well.
Where are we on that check?
And it got me thinking, what if I shot that guy in the head too, but it was further? Yep. You could say, a crack. Ow! Sorry, I
Crack?
kind
You
of
could say
cut
I'm a
myself.
crack addict.
Hey, man.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Shot that man in the dick 4 times.
Nobody there was happy to see
That'll
me.
show that son.
I felt a certain hostility.
Oh, it was a close one.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were
My
among
accuracy
the
count
dead.
went down, but I didn't give a shit.
But that was short-lived. As a moment later,
ran
I
into
was
my
facing
knife.
down the
He
fastest
ran
gun in
into
the
my
West.
knife 10 times.
This game rules.
Yeah.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear.
Oh, is this
He was well
system
known for
we've
his
seen
tricks.
before?
And I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Oh!
Aim.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
Because the bullet was midair.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison.
I
Years
did?
later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one.
Oh, I guess if you don't kill
Anybody
him
up
fast
for another
enough, then it's
beer?
like...
Ben?
Pretty funny.
The bullet was straight up about to kill his ass, but...
But I
you know.
stopped it with my mind.
I decided midway through to just put him in prison, so I stopped it with my brain.
And so I used my sacred technique of teleports you to jail. What? You could just do that? Once. Unless I tell you I did it again.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe
Oh, it's the
with a
fucking
red
Colonel
man?
from Metal Gear Solid. It's Paul Ewing. That's why
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of,
Yes,
well,
I
I guess
did,
the Brave
Ben.
Fox.
Sniper,
You know.
Sniper
I
Wolf
remember
and
once
Grey
I was
Fox.
after
Close.
this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
For some reason, some of the Native Americans out there were upset about things.
We're gonna see how this goes, and there might be a long while where the stream goes dark with no sound.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
Hey.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against
What
his
was he
people.
fighting?
The U.S.
This guy
Army had
doesn't know what he's
attacked
talking
his
about. Why
tribe
am I
during his
asking?
daughter's secret sunrise ceremony.
This guy don't
And
know
the slaughter
shit.
was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful
But what he
death.
didn't understand was that violence is never right, even when the state has murdered your family. And so I
Right
went
from
to
the
kill
beginning,
him
I
to
couldn't
teach him
shake
that
the
lesson.
feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
Cool
He led a
locale.
band of young Apache
Yeah.
warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Oh, God.
So I slaughtered every single one of them.
Oh, I
With
don't
no
like
remorse.
this. Oh, I don't like this. I don't condone this.
Just, listen, you just got to accept it if you're
It's
in
a
this
Western.
genre.
They saw
Yeah.
me before I saw them.
You just gotta keep playing and shake your head no, you know?
Shake. You gotta get a camera on so that you can
You shake your
so
head
people
no.
can see
Slowly
you
shaking your head the
out.
whole
Yeah.
time.
They have to know you disapprove of this every second.
Every
I
time,
disapprove.
every time there's, instead of saying like
Crossed my
headshot,
mind
long
that
shot, it's like
maybe this
sorry,
wasn't
very
such a good
sorry.
idea.
Yeah.
But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
And that's when I realized we took their land. Let me tell you something.
Turns into a PSA.
I really thought for a second that he was
He gonna
turning
blow
the
his
gun on
brains
himself. Yeah, he's just like,
I just
"Oh,
didn't
I
feel
don't
right
know."
about it.
Anyway, that's how I got this here hole in my
Anyway,
head.
that's how I died.
That's your mouth.
Yep, born with that one.
At the age of 6, I was born without a face.
Born without a mouth.
I don't know if that's gonna be. Ah,
You're contemplating the most efficient way to kill these people? What is wrong with you?
oh my God. See, I didn't want to shoot.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
But then again, what is morality? I saw it as I killed my 18th civilian.
What was I supposed to do? Not be a bounty
What
hunter?
was I supposed to do? Not go kill this guy and all his friends?
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment.
What? Oh,
but
sure.
I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Who is Grey Wolf? I just wanted to kill.
They distracted me with all of these women and children.
I just kept yelling over the... I don't know if they could hear me over the gunfire. I'm sorry, I don't want this!
A deep
Say,
crevice
in my
that
head,
led
my
to a
head.
deeper cave.
Say, what side of the Confederate War were
Yeah,
you
but it's
on?
not out
Oh,
of
we don't need to
bravery
talk
so
about
much
that,
as pure
son.
angry cussing.
It ain't considerate to ask Confederate. Let's just leave it at that, hey?
You can't just ask a man if he's a Confederate.
Because the Confederacy doesn't exist. I'm sure we won't be talking about it in 200 years.
They truly lost the most that any like organization has ever fucking lost, and they're still trying to fucking.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Thank you for asking. Very considerate.
That's when I leveled up.
What?
I really wanted that special sawed-off, so I decided to put it into the sharpening tree.
That's when I got the silver shotgun.
I don't want to hurt these poor folk. Bang, 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 bang.
Thank God, there's so much ammo on the ground.
That's when the dragon arrived.
I thought that dragon was taken down in Tennessee. Tennessee ain't a western state, piece of shit. Just trying to fuck with me now.
Don't confuse me.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
Dwight.
Nah, they was alive. Running around in them sheets made of albino bison.
Than the dead ones.
Oh, God. Get me out of
You
here.
know so much about engines.
Oh.
A few years back, I was married to
Wait.
Yeah, they were.
I decided to distract
Religion
myself
is
by
traditional
thinking of
among
a
the
song I
Mesoamerican.
once
So what
remembered.
happened?
It was
Oh, I
from
had to get
Disney's
out of there.
Peter Pan, and oh
Girls
no.
never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy.
Oh.
Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well.
So that
I
boiled down
pursued
to
him into
I
the
was
cave of
married
death.
to two
I
native
came
women,
upon this
but they
flooded
pissed
grotto,
me off,
and
so
that's
I
when
left.
I saw him.
What the
He
fuck?
came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
Even though I'd killed
You
80
carry
of his
great
friends.
darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
He could speak to me
The sound of
telepathically
his
and
voice
stop
put some kind
time.
of ancient Indian spell on me.
Oh.
Come on, it's fine.
It's a story
It's a
unfolded in
fucking
my
goofy
mind.
cowboy game. It's
You
just
will
how
come
old
to this
men
place
talk.
again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
Your soul will have no rainbow.
He said I was a great
He said I was straight as an arrow.
man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry Wolverine.
Thought he meant you no
They
harm.
couldn't stop me though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for
Oh God, I'm getting my ass kicked. Ah!
Lock it with your neck.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
It was literal stairs. I don't know how I missed it.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever.
Despite the quest
Finally, I found
markers.
myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering white water river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
What the heck? What? Ow! Oh, that ain't gonna work here.
I had a steep climb up the creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out.
I died.
Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Oh my God!
Hey, boy!
Oh!
There was at least one.
There was one, but he was real fast.
For some reason, they was doing the rebel yell, is how I remember it. Kind of confusing when you think about it.
Really like you saw Star Wars. It's in my head. I've been alive a long time.
May the 4th be with you.
That's when I got turned into a vampire.
A vampire.
Anyway, let me tell you about Evil West.
That's why I've been vamping this whole time.
Why do you think I killed Lincoln? He was going after my vampire brother.
Boy, that would be the most 2011 thing this game could be.
And in
his
the
name
end,
was
a path
John
appeared
Wilkes
before me
Tootin.
that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
The end.
So I guess I didn't need to tell you
Never
any
did
of that.
find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
So there was no fucking reason for me to do them two-wheeled sawed-offs that blow my damn hands off. Ooh. Yes. Well. Yes. We want that.
Well, yes.
Now, I thought about it more, and I chose that as a.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
But I'll let him explain so I can call him out.
Bitch.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course.
Because they didn't know the
I
territory.
was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
So anyway, there was 100 of them surrounding me.
It was early morning.
100? All right.
One of my
1,000.
friends was a local gunsmith, and he
we're
handed
playing
out
as Ben now.
firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing about how he had no ambition. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Oh,
First
why
of all,
don't you
it
fucking
was
tell me
high
what
noon.
you read,
A posse of
paper
US
boy?
deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker.
His name?
The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to send the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
That's when I leveled up as Ben and made you stronger, Silas.
This almost feels like an arcade cabinet game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, light gun game.
I do want that, actually. That feels pretty useful.
It's just like so over the top in a fun, quick way.
He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Their ass.
Underground. Oh.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Danger sucks.
It's brave
Heads
men
over
like
to
him
danger,
who risked their lives to
crying.
tame this wild country.
Oh, I see.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Sure, man.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon.
And I arrived by dinosaur.
Daltons blew up a safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the
This
bank
might be
were
an
dropping
opening
like
of can of
flies.
worms here. I have heard it in passing so many times in this book. What is the Alamo?
The Alamo was a site of a huge fucking embarrassing loss for the American side in the American versus Mexican War, where we took most of Texas and a lot of the Southwest from them. And we got our asses fucking handed to us, and the Alamo was the name of a tiny building about the size of... I've literally seen it, I've been there. It is the size of like a studio apartment. It's an Adobe building, and they spun the loss as like a don't let it, like it's like a 9/11 never forget, but for a different time, where it's like remember the Alamo. It is fucking embarrassing, and if you see it, you're like, wow, that's it. It's so funny because it literally still exists in the middle of San Antonio. On either side, there is a skyscraper. It's like, so small.
To top it off, I found myself in the middle of a
Most famous of its defenders included people like good old General Custer, the notorious mass murderer and rapist.
Who also got his shit rocked.
Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever.
Yeah, no,
it
is only unironically lionized by people who, I don't know, don't see anything wrong with the general genocide of like Native Americans, etc.
There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in coffee.
Yeah, I would say most people who mention remember the Alamo as a stock Western phrase honestly kind of don't know what it is. Though it would make sense for someone in this time period to think of it as like a cool like moment of manifest destiny.
Well, even though America lost during that.
The Dalton boys knew I would never.
That tracks.
So a lot of
those Daltons weren't the
hot
sharpest
American
knives in
history
the drawer.
is
They
ignoring
always stood together.
that
They
America
set a
lost
trap to
wars.
slow me down and
Yeah, there's a
allow at least
reason
two of
that
them to
in our
escape.
schools we
The
pretty
third
much
brother stayed
exclusively
behind
talk
to
about
plant
World War
me,
II,
just
because
in
that's
case
the
that trap
one
of theirs
where we
didn't work.
won. And every other one, it's like, don't look at the ending.
A lot of schools don't even teach that we lost the Vietnam War. It's mostly just like, yeah, we just like left. You know, we didn't
they'll
lose.
be like, they'll be like, yeah, so the Vietnam War, it was like kind of stupid, and like a bunch of hippies got mad at us for doing it, so we were like, fine, we'll let you not kill us.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Beat you like a red-headed stepchild. Sorry?
They also said something that, I don't know, I thought maybe they had a bone to pick with the Irish. It wasn't super clear.
Which would make sense. A little early for Irish racism, I think.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Yeah,
well,
I bet.
Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Yeah, that was something in high school that I remember people bringing up.
Boy had
when, well, no, on the topic of Americans always being like, oh, we're tough shit and we'll take on anyone. We won World War II, blah blah blah. Well, especially when whenever tensions between America and Canada were brought up, and it's just like, the one time U.S.
And in
went to
that
war
time,
with
a whole
Canada,
posse
it
of
was
local vigilantes
1812,
offered to lend a hand.
and we put that on our dime. We won so bad.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws.
Yeah, which is funny because
we headed into
we
those
do cover the
about the
It was
War
like I had
of
my own
1812.
private
No,
army.
yeah,
we do
like
cover
literally.
the War of 1812 in our history classes, but pretty much the only thing that anyone remembers
It was
about
early
it is
fall,
that
right?
the
Beautiful
British
time of
burned
year.
down the White House.
At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color. Red.
I thought alligators were about to fucking pop out.
Yeah.
The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide. Pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bury them in the... Plant them where they stand!
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet. But I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
And I died. Oops. Their best friend? The devil.
See poof.
The boys had
My
established
luck, they
quite a
knew the
reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of
damn
riffraff
devil.
to their cause.
I do love the Paul Eden character being like, yeah, I mean, ran up and we shot 2 people who were idiots, which is like how everything actually happened.
Oh, I can't run fast.
There's another good Mormon War anecdote is the guy who found, I forget his name, I feel like Aaron might know, the founder of Mormonism.
Oh, fuck, what is that guy's name again?
Was like a really like a very
Joseph Smith. Yeah,
Joseph Smith. Yeah, so it's like so generic.
I was under serious attack, and my
You know how like
was nowhere to be seen.
you know how sometimes it's eventually a person who like sucks gets blocked by everyone they interact with or whatever. Like they're always the person who starts drama. Joseph Smith was like the 1840s, 30s, I think, version of that. And so everyone would be like, this con man's really interesting. And then he'd like make up a new rule. Like someone would discover he had more than one wife and they'd be like, wait, what? These words aren't in the Bible. And he'll be like, no, let's try it though. Like roll with me. And they'd be like, no.
Well, luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
His fucking, like, his death was so funny because he got
Just
arrested.
ended up falling inside.
And
So,
they
how did
put him
you
in like
get
a
out?
tower
The
and we're
barn
like,
doors
hey.
was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running over the bushes. Of course, I followed them.
Anyway,
But
they
that
put him in this
goddamn
tower
swamp
and he was
a
like,
goddamn maze,
my
and pretty
boys will
soon I
get
had
me
no
out and then
goddamn
we'll
idea where I
escape.
was.
And the entire town of normal people were so sick
Steve?
of the Mormons who were mostly crazy.
So
that they
I
were
just
just like,
started
you know
walking,
what?
and pretty
It's
soon
about the Wild West. And they just ran in and killed him into the jail. So the inevitable several Mormon
Steve.
splinter factions that immediately
Steve.
happened because of that were all like, all right, so he was crazy, but hear me out.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
They were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
Oh, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch! So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. You can breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family?
Guns. To be honest.
To split the dynamite mid-air into 3.
That's just silly.
Then I use my powers. Don't take my
mind bullets.
I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Somebody kill that son bitch!
So who is Juarez?
I don't know.
This is like a series. This is like a series of games. So like.
Yeah, is this the first one? Or?
No, this is the third.
Oh.
I've never played them, but I remember Zero Punctuation being one of them way back in the day. I don't think it was this one.
I played the first one ages back.
You can't get me. Keep shooting.
He got me!
Don't let that asshole get away with that.
Damn! He got away with this!
Give me that. Oh, okay.
That's mine.
That's mine.
Yeah, so just reading about the War of 1812 very quickly to check my facts. It was largely a conflict between the United States and the United Kingdom, obviously, but it took place in North America, so there were points where America was trying to push into Canada, which was still largely a British colony at the time. And there was a battle along the St. Lawrence where, during the winter, where America tried to push up with a squad of 4,000 people, and the Canadian side beat them with 339 men.
Yeah.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
That's,
we suck.
That's worse odds than 10 to 1. That's like 11 to 1, and they won.
Yeah.
Like, mention what season it was? Did they try to do it during winter?
It was winter.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's already a bad plan.
That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
And then
Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
again later in November.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board.
Love
was
it.
in that a fusillade
A plus.
bullets come raining down from on high. And those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
So I killed my own men. Funny prank.
What were they gonna
Yes.
do?
So later in November, another force of 2,500 attacked the Canadian side and was sent back again with a force of 800. So it's like, stop it.
Christ.
Sorry, son of a bitch!
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature.
Silly
Plus, I'm
bastard.
stubborn as hell.
Don't say that again.
Something evergreen about. Is that dynamite?
You can't hide from me.
Weirdly, the steamboat was full of guns and ammunition. But I wasn't gonna question it.
But I wasn't gonna take it, since I'm a man of the Lord. Thou shalt not steal. You're just making shit up.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
The end.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
Bro, jump out a window.
I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Rod just won the
We're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
How'd you get off it? I got off it. Oh.
How'd I get off it? It jerked me.
Hey.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
You want me to talk more about... You want me to go back and talk about Grey Wolf some more? No.
No. That's what I thought. So I started to crank it.
So then I went down to Mexico.
And I
Kill me some of them. Hey.
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
So what is it that determines your speed and focus?
Making sure that both are lined up appropriately, because I have to keep moving my hand to be over my gun. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck.
I died.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try.
Anyway, I don't remember the end of the story. You can do whatever you want.
Fuck, dude. Ugh.
I believe in you, Will. Tell you what, I think you can do it.
I'll tell you what. Okay, I thought I had that on. All right.
No, they got you. Sargy.
It's all right, Dwight.
got it wrong.
All right.
A sad end for those two.
They got it right in the first two timelines.
Alive despite his wounds.
But thanks to my Rootin
14
Steiner.
years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
But I did level up, so that was nice.
Why did you tell us about dying twice?
No, that's what shadows do.
I get scared. Scared little guy, you see.
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, sorry.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
I killed him.
I killed him, yeah.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys.
I do love this art style.
And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old.
As soon as I touched it, I turned into a skeleton, and I had to hunt down
next
fucking
morning,
Legolas.
I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their
He didn't
money
have a
back
cool
and
name.
everything else we had.
Are these like the?
Including
Is at
our
least one of these a
lives.
protagonist of
As
another
those
game?
boys didn't want us coming
Two of
for
those guys
later.
we killed in an earlier
Bob
story
put
in this
that
game.
old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
I love their like middle level of interest in these stories, and then like
Yeah.
this one, which clearly is actually based on something that happened. They're like, all right, we'll shut up for like a second.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
Fuckers.
All they did was release a vampire.
Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above.
Oh.
I was determined to make
I
that
love this.
sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Great use of a train.
I was just trying shit. Asked him if it was bad. Wait, sawed-off
It
rifle?
was.
What'd that do different?
Got the golden rifle.
Huh. Yeah, I'll stick with the golden rifle. I don't really know what the sawed-off one does.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
And the rest of me.
But the ass was first.
My ass!
My ass, I screamed. I didn't do the raddest shit you've ever seen.
Into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall.
Gunslinger dual minigame timing, but it's a guy about to spank you and you have to dodge it.
Ain't that the raddest shit you ever seen?
More like the reddest cheeks I've ever
Any
seen.
way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
I got the scars to prove it.
Well, what
Just
about
shows his ass.
passengers?
There's a comically
It was
red
mostly a
hand
freight
slap.
train, as I recall.
Oh no, darling, I'm
There
sorry.
were no passengers aboard that day.
I didn't mean to scare you like that.
I'll put her away.
I'll put her away.
Jesus Christ!
I like a melee kill as a handshake. It's funny.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
Then I met the toughest son of a bitch.
I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could. At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Pretty good, huh? No? Alright.
Want to see my ass again? No.
That's why we keep you
I
around.
kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean
That's
like
why
that
we call
giant
you
Pinkerton
Silas.
posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Oh, please tell me we get to shoot some Pinkertons.
No, they instead were mad as hell about magic cards.
I was thinking about that, yeah.
What?
Oh, you don't know?
What do they get hired to do now?
So like, this was probably like 3 years ago. Some guy got sent the a magic set early, and so Wizards of the Coast got the fucking Pinkertons to reclaim it.
Okay, I did.
Bunch all
I did
by my
hear
lonesome.
Wizards
As
of the Coast
usual.
use them. I didn't know what for. It was just in the middle of like a long stretch of everyone going, Wizards of the Coast sucks ass.
Yeah.
So, you know, it all kind of bleeds together.
He's killing everybody.
We're dying! Ah! Fuck, we're dying!
And so I started shooting them, and they all yelled, "My ass! My ass!"
What the fuck?
Wizards of the Coast are just dog shit in general, and like, it's crazy to me that they've been fucking up the Magic brand to such a degree.
My guess is those
where
dime novels
apparently
didn't
even the
portray this as it
shareholders were
happened,
like,
did they?
"Hey, you've been devaluing the brand. Could you
I
stop?"
had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
All the money in the air.
This feels like another one of those games that's like gonna be better the closer to like 5 hours it is.
Yeah. I'm hoping this isn't a very long game, because I think it doesn't need to be, especially with the way it's telling the story.
Ooh.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only
honesty.
survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Oh my god. Oh god. I really hate trying to get the speed up on the gun. It like never feels like I'm doing it right, because I'm not.
It's very unclear looking what speed and focus do or mean, even, let alone how you engage with them.
Focus is just keep the reticule over the guy. Speed is a little. I just don't.
I assume it's like speed is how long you have to shoot, and focus is something to do with how easy it is to aim at him.
Correct. Yeah, speed basically means how fast you'll draw the gun to allow you to shoot.
I'm sure you already know all about that.
I should really get going, gang. So I'll catch you later. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, Savvy.
I tried to find Bob
As I
Bryant,
said
but it
goodnight
was
to
as if
Savvy,
he'd
I was
disappeared.
descended upon
Sometime
by a
later, I
pack
heard
of
the Wild Bunch was back
wolverines.
together. Kid Curry escaped
Strange
from jail,
little
and now he
Canadian.
was running the whole shebang. So I took to
Wait,
their trail.
isn't the Insomniac Wolverine coming out like later this
Pursuit of
year?
my brother's
September,
killer.
yeah.
I hope that he was back with him.
Damn.
I'm gonna get it.
Should always be coming out in September, dude.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, that's when like all the GameStop pre-orders would happen, and it was just like, wow, so many video games.
Quick shooter. Yeah, I think I do one. Oh, I would.
I got So on Monday I'm gonna be playing Paper Mario with Danny just for funsies because I've been looking for an excuse to hang out with Danny.
I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
I'm waiting.
Being
I
outnumbered,
was just
I
letting
didn't
other
bother
people
with
know
the long
because
shot.
anyone's free to
I
hop
just
in
started
if they
taking
want.
those bastards down.
I might poke my nose in. I haven't seen Paper Mario in forever, and I actually have Monday off.
Yeah, I figured you and Amy
Bob
and others would
wasn't
be
among
playing
them.
Lost to the
Neither was
Elements,
Kid
but
Curry.
In the
I
evening,
could sense him close by,
Yeah.
however, plotting something.
Yeah, we'll have time during the day.
Just needed a clue as
I
to
did
their
want Amy there
whereabouts.
because that's earlier. I was like, I hope Amy can be Peach for like the little chunk she's there at the start at least.
Absolutely.
Holy shit, Mario. Holy shit, Mario.
Mario, I've baked an absolutely dog shit cake.
A map with their bold plan.
Don't
clearly
come
marked.
over.
This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle.
It fucking sucks,
Property of the
Mario.
Union Pacific.
You don't even know.
Mario, I'm losing it.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden
I
supports.
don't know what the hell I was thinking, Mario.
I put sawdust in it. I got confused. What?
Holy shit. Why?
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children.
Jesus.
Some say it was only 5.
I don't know. I might have gotten the number wrong.
Kid
I wasn't
Curry had
listening.
bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S.
Okay,
Mint
you
in
could have just
Denver.
said it was a
That
person.
whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Did I eat those?
I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
What's he gonna do? Take them?
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared
Well,
the kid
I
found
shot
a
this.
new recruit.
No, no, not how that
There's
happened.
always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Fuck!
That Wild Bunch made me upsetty spaghetti.
Will was telling me about this restaurant that used to exist in St. Cloud called Pasta Bucket. And they used it to sell. Yeah, can you guess what they did?
Had to remove more
car insurance.
dynamite.
They just sold buckets of pasta, where you could order like a bucket of spaghetti.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. If you're a restaurant and you offer me insurance before I eat your food, I'm not eating it.
For your
It must
car.
have been terrifying trying to make it
Oh,
way
okay.
across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Don't tell me you shot your rope.
I don't want to hear that kind of talk.
I don't miss.
Oh.
I missed.
All the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
No. Okay.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
I'm gonna cut you in two. Dad, so are you.
So I hid forever till y'all found me hiding under this here table and decided to ask me questions.
We didn't ask you anything. Oh, you're curious lot.
I'm happy to oblige.
I mean, we really asked you to leave. Oh, they were orange. They were beautiful. It was autumn.
Hey, just out of curiosity, name all 4 seasons for me real quick.
We got autumn, though some would call it fall.
Winter Soldier. Summer Wars.
Autumn 2.
And spring in your bed. Yep.
Yep.
Then I was lost as fuck, but the leaves, they were orange.
Summons a bunch of trees to make a bridge up so he can look.
So I used my part squirrel capabilities and ascended.
We gotta kill this guy.
I think this is the... Where the fuck do I go? Find an alternate... Thank you. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I got lost, but luckily, a magical star told me where to go. It was fucking right there.
I don't believe you.
Little star, punish him.
Okay. Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
Oh my god.
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Kill that SOB. If don't you dare swear.
Or more precisely, they found me.
That's when I dodged the bullet and shot him in the skull. And reloaded both my guns at the same moment.
Oh, God, damn, that was me. Hey, buddy. You don't need to lie all the time. I'm not. No.
He like looks out the window at his reflection and touches his face. I'm not. Then I missed. Ow! So I waited for a long time, and it was kind of boring. Ow! But then another man showed up. I didn't miss that one, so I went back to the first guy, and I waited.
And then I missed, and then I fired.
Put a bullet in. Oh!
Then I slowed down time and altered the future.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Oh, that is very well shielded, but he can't see shit.
I said.
I forgot that the cacti were not bulletproof.
I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
It was the last mistake I ever made, which is why every story I've told you is purely true.
All right, I was a little optimistic. I was a little too optimistic that I could make the run.
Show yourself, you coward!
I said, now, sir, that's rude. Don't even insult me.
Well,
and just as I called him a meanie bo beanie, he shot me in the brain. Proving I was right.
Give me a bullet in the gullet.
Bullet
Which
and
surprisingly don't rhyme.
A bullet and a gullet and a in this. Oh, it's a car.
Yeah, I'm glad you understood what I was thinking.
No, I got you.
No, I wasn't scared, by the way. So that y'all know.
Oh, you just okay. I can't throw.
But I should have been
far enough. Can I hold it? No. How do I? There was clearly something I'm missing.
Maybe you gotta split the dynamite like it says.
Well, split the dynamite is the thing that I unlocked. So if it was like mandatory. For
Oh no, okay, then it would be.
You know what's funny is this game. What this game actually is kind of the bit we were doing with the Chronicler in that Spyro game. Maybe just finished.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
Shoot him the fuck up. And then I got in this really unfair, fucking annoying ass fight.
That would actually be so funny.
It took me fucking hours to beat this guy. Fucking bullshit.
I didn't know what he had to scream about. He wasn't doing this mechanic.
Or was he? That's when I realized he and I wasn't so different after all.
He was just me from the future, trying to stop me in my mistakes that I'd make.
All right.
I'll stop listening.
No. He was from another dimension. Is that a plot point that would be better for you?
Nope, they are equally bad.
He was from summer, not like autumn, which it was. What?
Beautiful
what is that?
leaves. Were you just like saying stuff that is like generically funny and bad, or were you directly riffing on BioShock Infinite there?
Nope, the first one. Meaning the former, not the first BioShock game.
Yeah.
I thought as I was about to get shot to death.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
South America?
Those were his last words.
So yeah, I was kind of the best.
They were like, "You're so fucking handsome." I said, "I know."
It's just nice for a girl to hear sometimes.
What? Card cut to credits.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. It was autumn.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
The man who suplexed a train.
Jesse James was also a bushwhacker and a loser.
When he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Jesus.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
You know how when people get canceled these days, they'll turn Republican because it's like an easy money sink. That's just what happened to Confederates. They just became Wild West outlaws because that was like the only profession left to them after they went insane. Confronted.
But I knew I'd have to find my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
It was the flying pussyfoot.
I lean forward.
With his mind.
Yeah.
Oh, close enough.
Dies.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota.
And then I had a coronary.
Then I died natural causes.
After that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and
That's
put
a
bullet in
fun
his
set
head.
piece.
Miss.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn
Trying to get
bugs before I reached
the bartender's attention.
First train
Miss,
robbery west of the
miss,
Mississippi.
please.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Ah! Why did I shoot that? That was so stupid.
Luckily, the dynamite flew at the same velocity it would have flown had you not thrown it off the top of a train.
How goes Cowboy? It's fun. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Who else ain't died? Who else is... Oh.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you. I've never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
There. I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the ball.
You seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!" It's the damn Pinkertons!
I love that every time that happens in any media.
They assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Also, I was shooting.
Oh my god.
Why
I
is
couldn't
that, I
really
wonder?
process what was going on.
There were a lot of guys there. There were a lot of guys there. What? I'm blacking out.
James Holmes having a stroke.
Whoa.
We know where you're hiding.
They said.
Goddamn Come out, you yellow bastard!
Wait. Oh, okay. You're like coward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not another different slur.
No.
Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
What's wrong, Will? You seem nervous with me and Aaron here on your new streaming channel in this period piece game.
Well, you know, it ain't you, it's just what you say.
And what you think and what you do.
Right about then.
But
You know, it's been a while. You know, it had been a while since I had broken out my Obama impression.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Does your health recharge if you don't take damage for a little while? Or... Nice.
Running.
I love that stock Gunslinger sound effect.
And then I got back on the gun because I guess there were more of them. They were just a little slow.
That all of them or fuck, I don't know.
It was autumn.
We know.
But did they know? I often ask myself that.
I think I'd like
I was
20
looking
more
for
free
Jim,
beers.
shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
I'm gonna cut you in two. You just brought
Oh, jeez. I really like the way they depict damage.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Jesus. He was having digestive
It was
trouble.
then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Oh my!
Oh, left.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
We fought in his mind
You had a
palace.
showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Yes, it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect. His past caught up with him.
That was convenient for me.
Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Honorably killed, but you didn't kill him.
No, yeah.
Hey, it was autumn.
Oh, reload while sprinting? Shit, I wish I'd seen that.
Well,
Then
now
I
you
thought maybe I should learn to reload while sprinting.
You didn't know how to do that? No.
Oh, like you do.
Go on, give it a try.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Indians?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then. Oh.
Just gonna run through this as quick as I can. Whoop.
Now what? Why don't you let Aram and I give you our take on it?
Better to soothe the troubled soul.
We're good at voices.
That's all right. Hang on.
That slowed you down real quick.
Countered.
My share of run-ins with the Red Man.
That wasn't
like that
the
time.
type of.
Did I tell you about?
And so that's when I parried him.
Of course.
What am I, a ping pong ball?
New sound effect unlocked.
Old medicine man's words to me.
What was that?
Jesus Christ.
Probably a bottle he was hitting.
A Sprite chill bottle that's empty.
You
will always hit the bottle.
Darkness in your heart.
I'm fine.
Your
Ain't
When
been
did
that
that bottle's
much.
gonna hit back?
You will come to this place again.
Oh God.
I don't
And kill
You
many
will come
more
to this
men.
place again when we need another level, but we don't want to make another one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me just reload.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
I thought this clever fella was taking a lot of the fun out of killing people for
Let me
money.
ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
I pissed myself.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me?
It was autumn.
Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
This was going to be one of the people he's hunting is in the bar. Absolutely. It's probably Ben.
Yeah, I mean, he's had several offhand comments regarding Ben, implying that Ben is part of this story.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
They had rail guns from the future.
I tried to eat the bullet, but it was too fast for food.
Swallowed the bullet, shot right out my ass the next second.
Do you want to see? No.
What?
All right.
What would you be showing me?
I got two assholes.
Bullet, my intestines really nailed it for most of the way down there, but they fucked up in the last second.
The
Hey, where are we on
bullet-
that check?
The bullet curved and hooked through me like a game of snake.
How would you say like a Game of Thrones? What the fuck?
I'm guessing
What
Frank
you on
James
about,
believed
boy?
I was responsible for the
Just
demise
testing
of
to
his
see if
brother
you're
Jesse.
listening to my
I couldn't really
story.
disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
Ow!
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again,
Closed in on him
looking
again.
for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
Self. Oh, feel another bullet. Lifts up his ass.
That was a close one.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Oh.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Fuck! So I caught another bullet in my teeth. Unfortunately, it went through my teeth.
It
and
was a
into
pitched
my
battle
brain.
that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
Yes, I had dynamite on my person.
It was a pitched
Now, where
battle
was
that
I?
could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Put him down.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
He fell off a mountain in a house that
He died
blew
in
up.
the summer.
Sometimes, shut up.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
Hi, Sam Riegel.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Then I betrayed him. And resurrected him so that he could give family tours of his farm. Family tours, hold on. He only invited his family.
So
Didn't make a lot of coin that way.
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts, as I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Murder is unforgivable. So anyway, I killed about 17 trillion people on the way down the mountain.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly,
To the point that hell
I
was
decided
full.
it would be better to smoke that bitch out.
They was ugly.
Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr.
Thought he
while
was gonna
you're
say,
off
no
providing
wonder
for
you're
the
so
family.
orange.
She's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Would someone please kill him? Swirly glasses cowboy.
Wow, they are terrible shots.
I mean, I'm not stellar myself.
They were incredible shots, but I was a little bit better.
I shot that man 3 times in the dick.
What's he trying to prove?
Eventually, it was just me and Reed. I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what
Who's
he
this
did to
fucking
my
Skyrim
brothers.
Jarl?
Yeah.
Don't know why I put my gun away before approaching him. Thought it'd be sportsmanlike.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Jesus!
Oh!
Too sportsmanlike.
Let's try this again.
My speed is not going to be high enough.
Oh, and
there we
repay
go.
him I did.
With a 69% nice speed.
Nice speed.
Thank you.
Nice.
I leveled up again. I don't really need that to be stronger. Oh, but I could make it last longer. This is called an investment.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
Back to episode 7.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers.
40 years.
Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
That's when I met Doom Guy.
My wife. My wife.
My wife.
Oh, right. Then I saw there was a second guy behind the blood spray from the first guy.
Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch
Then
managed
he
to escape
exploded.
my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Like a bullet.
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after?
Kinda.
By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am.
And like fair, most of them were actively, murdering and thieving and such. But I did still feel a little bad about the 120 Native Americans.
That one was
only a little.
I'm just running around in the woods, just trying shit. I found a path I wasn't meant to go.
A sequence broke the game.
Was it a metaphor for my existence?
I'm not really sure how I dodged a buckshot.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Now it was time to be racist to the Irish.
Just like me.
Now it was 1910. If I could hold out just a few more years, I could go kill in World War I.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
But I wasn't about to call it Juarez.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
I found an invisible
The
wall.
Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled. Buried in a grave of a dead amigo.
The stolen treasure.
Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
I like an episode
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Fucking man.
And arms like cannons. Oh God!
Man, arms for days. Lanky son of a bitch. Wasn't orangutan.
I don't know.
Every time they tried to throw dynamite, it was blocked by this thin, indestructible wall of wood.
Prevailed since you're sitting here telling us.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Disappears.
Because when I woke up,
I was dead.
From the dead?
There was silence all around me.
Okay.
I could swear to
was
God
autumn.
I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the kid.
Oh.
William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here and there. Even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Oh well.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
You did?
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Harding, just like I remember.
I saw a shiny thing.
I saw a treasure chest.
It was thank you, son of a bitch.
Oh, wait.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. But no ghost army was stopping me.
Wait, why do I have no ammo?
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
It's so hard to fight ghosts in the fog.
That's why they live
George
there.
Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse,
I leveled up.
James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next.
What does that
I
mean?
thought I would go crazy.
Thought.
Don't call me that.
That's not very nice. I asked for pronouns earlier. Oh my God. Come on!
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you'd see him alive.
He was alive.
Oh my god.
Your strength away from the story.
Oh my god, he's damn near invincible.
Throw dynamite at him.
And so I threw a shitload of...
I threw 80
Random
sticks
bullshit
of dynamite
go.
at him.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
And using all your dynamite.
But the kid wasn't quite
shit.
deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me.
I threw
Takes
9
80
sticks
sticks
of
of dynamite.
dynamite.
Like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Edda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Oh no.
Awesome. Oh, okay, so you have to switch back and forth. It only builds up focus while you're targeting the one who happens to be looking at you at that moment. I see. Funny.
I do love press right button, right bumper for Butch Cassidy.
Hmm.
Can you get both of them?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Even though I shot him in the arm.
You can die from, I mean, it's 19 whatever. If you get a pinprick, you might die from it.
True.
Cold-blooded.
This is how I operate. Then I just started going apeshit.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas
Why do you
Green.
care, Ben?
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock, But you can't, Bob.
Guys.
Oh
my
Gotta do redemption.
It's in the name of the game. Red Dead Redemption.
You're right.
Warrention.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all
Like
those
when I get
years
knocked
on your
out,
trail
draw a little
turned me
mustache
into
on
a
me.
killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight.
Why? What? Why?
Wait,
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear
God
down the
damn.
world.
Win World War II.
You build it up. You do
That
something decent with your
is
life.
hilarious.
That's so unnecessary. I can't believe Sam Riegel was
I won't
president
have
of
it
the
said
United
I
States.
left you with nothing.
I killed one of your predecessors, Abe Lincoln, but I'll leave you with Dwight Eisenhower.
I left all of his presidential power in
In
one
one
piece. What a fucking game.
Now
was
that
not-
the prologue's done.
It just turns into a war game. Completely accurate.
I survived 30 more years. Yeah, that game is exactly as long as it needs to be.
Yeah, I don't know about that Dwight Eisenhower shit at the end, but the rest of that.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
That's
That's
fiction.
That man's name,
so
Albert
funny.
Einstein.
I think it's like half a century a little too modern.
Yes.
And that man, Albert Einstein, because like, you know, I love that spirit of the century shit where it's like, and that man's name, Nikola Tesla. But
Yeah.
there's something about Dwight D. Eisenhower, like it's like John F. Kennedy. It's like I don't know if you could like wait.
I don't know. That kind of rips.
It's funny. Like it's funny.
No.
It is, yeah, like undeniably, yes, it is funny.
Do you think Sam Riegel read that line and was like,
It was
really?
like, what?
I mean,
Well,
shit,
I
Sam Riegel
mean,
must have been through.
this says Dwight Eisenhower, born 1890, so he would have been 20 years old.
That's so
This
funny.
game really happened.
This game really happened.
Everything?
Oh my god.
Everything Silas Greaves said, true.
Was Silas Greaves who first warned us of the military-industrial complex?
By the way, Dwight, do not invest in stocks in the late 1920s. I think that would be a poor decision.
What? But I heard the market turned down in 1929. Untrue. That's what they want you to think. I
That's
hate
the
all
legend.
stocks.
Let me just say 2 words. Great Gatsby.
Wait,
Keep it
the
in
two
mind.
writers are Harris Orkin and Raphael Orkan.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny. 2 vowels diverged.
2 vowels, both alike in dignity.
2 vowels diverged in a you would. It was the right length.
Yeah, I don't think that needed to be any longer. That's so funny.
Anyway, what was your name, young man? Dwight Eisenhower.
Dwight Eisenhower.
I think every video game should end with that. And I don't mean like a similar type of reveal. I mean it should always end.
It should always end with a Dwight Eisenhower cameo.
For some reason, my brain was just like, yeah, there'll be another one that like takes place in Britain. They look over, son, what's your name? The Beatles. It's like
all of them.
Thank you, Wuzzy.
That's right. God. It was all 5 of them. 5? You heard me.
That's a story for another day.
Oh, man.
Dude, I would kill for a boss fight in a game like this where it's like, and that's when I came upon them. Those 4 boys from Liverpool.
They just come out guns blazing.
There was a guy named Ringo in this game.
True.
That is true. I think that would have ruled. But I think
Boys from Liverpool. God.
Oh, man.
When you kill him, you unlock as a new weapon Maxwell's silver hammer.
Yeah. God. I had a good time with this. That's exactly as long as it needs to be. I got genuinely no reason to really play more, quite frankly. Because it's fun, but the gameplay loop was wrapped up by the time we hit 3 hours. So I got this game for $1, and that was great.
Did you buy it for a golden Aztec coin, but just one that was left in your mouth when you were lynched? Was that the singular dollar?
You tell me, Bob. You're a generous fella.
No, I'm Paul Eden.
But that's what you think, Paul McCartney.
Oh no, you figured me out.
Of course I did. I know you're a werewolf.
Aroo.
Aroo. It's a great 7 out of 10. Yeah, that game's a 7 out of 10. I do think something like Evil West is a better 7 out of 10, right?
Really? Oh, okay.
The reason is I think like the loop in Evil West is great, and I really, really enjoyed it, like even to the end. My problem is that I think it's just too long.
Okay, yeah.
This
I was I wasn't playing it, so I was just like, oh, I thought Evil West really wore out its welcome. It was like 3 hours, or at least 2 hours too long. And
yes.
That, but I guess I was just watching, so that was the only metric I could grade it by.
Yeah. I had a very good time with Evil West, but it did need to cut like 2 full levels, and it would have been totally fine. But this one, it was like by the end of the graveyard, I was like, okay, I'm kind of wrapped up on your gameplay loop of Cowboys.
Yeah.
Gunslinger babies.
Yo,
baby blast.
Baby's born.
The baby's born. The barn awaits. A cowport warned of a deadly fate. Give up your partner. Separate. I love getting Aloha with a I love it when I do a dumb reference and Aloha secures it all the way, because I never know what Aloha will react to.
New Game Plus, woo!
Bro, I love Sonic Underground.
Hey, did I unlock Dwight Eisenhower? No.
To play as?
No, I did not. I'm
You
curious.
can now play as Dwight Eisenhower.
Is arcade mode just like...
It's probably just shooting.
Okay, it's literally just like Resident Evil. Whoa, okay. That's cool.
Whoa.
Whoa! But yeah, that's... I got my fill of cowboys.
Was it worth $1?
Yeah, for a buck? That's
Like
great.
a buck.
my Sprite chill cost more than this game.
True.
And all it did was, which is great, but it's not. I mean, I'm done with it already.
Been done with that for a while now.
So much bang for your buck. Well done, Chad.
It ain't like that no more.
It ain't like that no more. Well, chat, I really appreciate y'all being here, and I also really appreciate all my friends, my partners, my cowpokes, for joining me in this game and seeing Dwight D. Eisenhower's rise to power. We'll see y'all next time when I play something else. Say goodbye to Chad, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So long, partners.
Toodles.